Good evening. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Oak Ridge Air Force Junior ROTC, followed by the national anthem, which will be led by the seniors in the Oak Ridge High School Choir. Gentlemen are asked to remove their hats at this time. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by magna cum laude graduate Jarek Patlan. Lindsay Miracle, Student Council Vice President, will lead us in the Texas Pledge, and thanks will be given by Nima Wangane, Senior Class Vice President.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
You may now be seated.
Ladies and Young, go ahead.
Good evening, esteemed faculty, cherished families and guests, but most importantly, my fellow graduates. Welcome to the Oak Ridge Class of 2024 graduation ceremony. It's an honor to be standing before you all today. As we gather here, adorned in caps and gowns, our hearts filled with mixed emotions, maybe nostalgia, excitement, and perhaps a touch of fear to what our future holds as we prepare to bid farewell to this chapter of our lives, and our hearts filled with gratitude. First, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to our outstanding teachers and staff. The unwavering dedication these past 4 years to maintaining excellence has not gone unnoticed. So to each and every one of you, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. We want to acknowledge our families, whose unwavering love and support have been our greatest blessings. Thank you. The sacrifices, encouragement, and endless cheering from the sidelines have been the wind beneath our wings, pushing us forward even when the journey seemed impossible. You've believed in us even when we doubted ourselves, and for that, we are eternally grateful. And last, but certainly not least, I want to recognize our gratitude for each other. Together, we've shared countless memories, overcome challenges, and shared triumphs big and small, and which we'll surely never forget. As we stand on the edge of our next chapter of our lives, let us carry the lessons learned, the friendships cherished, and the dreams that fuel our ambitions. Though our paths may diverge, let us do so with hearts full of gratitude, minds open to endless possibilities, and a determination to make our mark on the world. Congratulations, Oak Ridge Class of 2024. May our futures be as bright as the smiles on our faces today. It's been an honor being your senior class president. Thank you.
Welcome to the Oak Ridge High School 2024 commencement exercise. This is the 39th graduation in our school's history. Our first graduation in 1986 had 222 graduates and were held on the campus in our football stadium. The class of 2024 has just over 600 members who will graduate tonight. I would like to introduce those who we have seated on the stage this evening. Please hold your applause until each group of honored guests has been introduced. From the Board of Trustees of Conroe ISD, our President, Mr. Skeeter Hubert. First Vice President, Ms. Teresa Wagaman. Second Vice President, Ms. Stacy Chase. Secretary, Mr. Datron Williams. Trustees, Mrs. Tiffany Bauman Nelson and Mrs. Misty Odenweller. From Conroe ISD Administration, please welcome Superintendent Dr. Curtis Knoll. Deputy Superintendent Dr. Bethany Medford. Assistant Superintendent for High Schools Dr. Chris Povich. Assistant Superintendent for Middle Schools Dr. Jeff Stickler. And Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Schools Dr. Shelley Winkler. We are pleased to have with us tonight as well all the principals from our schools in the Oak Ridge High attendance zone. Ford Elementary Principal, Ms. Vivianis Harris. Hauser Elementary Principal, Elizabeth Kaler. Kaufman Elementary Principal, Mr. Clinton Dolworth. Oak Ridge Elementary Principal, Ms. Tammy Eldridge. Sucha Elementary Principal, Ms. Jamie Allman. Vogel Intermediate Principal, Ms. Krista Haymark. Irons Junior High Principal, Mr. Robert McFarland. And Academy for Careers in Engineering and Science Headmaster, Ms. Debbie Shepard. On stage, we also have the Oak Ridge High School counselors and administrators who have helped our graduates along their journey to this important evening. They are listed in your program. I would like for them at this time to stand, and please help me thank them for the help they provided our graduates. Thank you. Tonight, we have many visitors in the audience. First, I would like to acknowledge the parents here whose support has made this evening possible. Parents of this evening's graduates, please stand so we may express our appreciation to you. We are also privileged to have many proud grandparents with us tonight. Grandparents, would you please rise? And how about our great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents here in the audience? Please rise tonight. In addition, I would like to recognize the many teachers who have worked so hard to make today possible for these young men and women. Would all teachers, elementary through high school, please rise and give them a round of applause. And if you are a previous Oak Ridge High School graduate, thank you for being here tonight. Would you please rise? Thank you for being here this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Graduating seniors, this will be an appropriate time for you to applaud those who have provided you with your support. Please give those here a round of applause. We would also like to honor those who have served and who are currently serving our country in the armed forces. Some of the members of the class of 2024 will also soon begin serving our country in the near future. Will those who have served, are serving, or will be serving in the armed forces of our country please stand so we can show your appreciation? I thank the senior choir members and Director Thomas King for their performance tonight. I would also like to acknowledge senior class sponsors Ms. Chris Zarney and Amanda Butler, graduation coordinator Tamara Lee, and former high school Oak Ridge counselor Ms. Kathy Costas, who will be announcing the graduate names this evening. This Oak Ridge High School class has accomplished many things throughout this year. They have accepted over $5 million in scholarships. Would all seniors who receive scholarships please stand, and let's give them a round of applause. On behalf of Conroe ISD and Oak Ridge High School, Dr. Knoll and I would like to recognize the accomplishments of two outstanding seniors at this time. Will Aldo Villanueva please come forward? Dr. Knoll, would you come please as well? Aldo Villanueva is the class of 2024 salutatorian. Aldo served as head drum major and was a three-time All-State clarinetist in the War Eagle Band. He was a member of the Academy for Careers in Engineering and Science, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and Matthew IL. He was also a member of the Houston Youth Symphony Orchestra. Aldo is enrolled in the Honors College at the University of Texas at Austin and will study aerospace engineering this fall. I would like for Aldo's parents to stand at this time as well, and please give them a round of applause. Will Ricardo Perez please come forward? Ricardo Perez is the class of 2024's valedictorian. During his time at Oak Ridge High School, Ricardo was a member of the Oak Ridge High War Eagle Band, served as vice president for both Science National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta. He was a member of the Spanish National Honor Society, English National Honor Society, National Honor Society, Matthew IL, and the Environmental Alliance Club. Ricardo will continue his studies at the University of Texas at Austin, where he'll be studying mechanical engineering. I'd like Ricardo's parents to stand as well, and please give both of them a round of applause. To the class of 2024, thank you. Thank you for your service and your leadership. Thank you for the excellence you showed in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Thank you for setting a positive example and making an impact for future War Eagles to come. Through these last 4 years, with the help of parents, family, friends, teachers, counselors, and APs, you have grown and begun to find your way. You've made friends, challenged yourself academically, and given back to the community. You've excelled in academics, athletics, fine arts, CTE competitions, and community service. You have mentored and set records for future War Eagles to chase. I can say with great excitement and confidence that the future is in good hands. Here today, we have the next generation of leaders, individuals who will go out and make a difference and better the world. And as you move ahead in the next stage of life, keep these 3 principles in mind. First is to believe in yourself. Do not be afraid to go after your dreams. Push yourself to the best possible and to impact the community around you. Don't say you can't do something. You're capable. You're the one who can create the next world-changing invention. You are the one that can make a difference. Second is to never stop learning. Take what you're passionate about and learn everything you can so you can make it better. Work and develop your weaknesses. Persevere through the ups and downs, the achievements and failures as you enjoy the process. By being a passionate learner, you'll be able to create the unimaginable. The third is to take action. You have to be willing to step out and take chances. This can be tough, this can be scary, but by taking small steps each day, you'll move toward that dream. It's easy to become sidetracked, easy to make excuses, to get tired, but by staying focused, moving forward, and putting yourself out there, you will make things happen. I'm excited to see how each of you will make a difference in your communities as you move forward. Continue to believe in yourself, never stop learning, and continue to take action. Class of 2024, congratulations on being here tonight, and we wish you all the best in years to come. Thank you. Our first student speaker tonight that I'd like to introduce is Eni Okiadara. She will deliver the Looking Back speech this evening. She immigrated from Nigeria at age 11, and during her time at Oak Ridge, she has become an incredible student leader. Give it up for Eni as she presents Looking Back speech tonight.
Good day, everyone. I'm Iniolua Okedaram. And today, as we stand on the brink of a new beginning, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've shared. Common experience. With over 8.1 billion people in the world, it has become so rare in our society that we do not value its existence. Each of us has spent roughly 114,000 hours as students at Oak Ridge High School. Throughout those hours, we've each been surrounded by at least one of our fellow 665 classmates who have been there alongside us, whether we realize it or not. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. You were never alone in those hallways, classrooms, or study sessions, meaning, though we all do not know each other, we do know what the others have been through as we've been through it too. We've all together gone through the struggles faced by any generation, going through high school, stress from grades, pressure from sports, and of course, plenty from our social lives. I could go on and on and on about our individual flashbacks of the hybrid learning, intense political elections, a close economic recession, overseas wars, severe weather, and threats to each of your education. But I would rather celebrate and commemorate us coming together as a class during those times. In those hard, difficult times, we fell back on each other. We fell back on the friendships we found, and we grew amongst people who were all going through both a very individual yet common experience at the same time. To find positivity in a situation where the whole world wants you to see the negative is one of the hardest things to do. But we found it. We found each other. It is true that we will always remember the hardships we've experienced, but they will be overshadowed by how we overcame them together and made them into our experiences. With that being said, I want every graduate to say to their neighbors, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Oak Ridge Class of 2024 Common Experience. And although the future holds no guarantees, but the past, whatever we've been through together, will be with us forever. Now, everyone has their own path to walk, not one of which is the same, but for the rest of your life, you will always have our common experience as the War Eagle Class of 2024. So to you all, I say thank you.
Our next graduate to speak on looking forward is our salutatorian, Aldo Villanueva.
Good evening, parents, administrators, teachers, and fellow graduates. The moment we have been waiting for is finally here. Now, whether you're brimming with excitement because you're finally done with high school, or because you believe your child graduated by a miracle, this is a most exhilarating time for all of us. However, this comes with a grand infinity of questions as to what the future holds. The greatest one at this point being, what happens now? Albert Einstein once said, if you want to know the future, look at the past. So let's take a look at the past to answer this question. Unbeknownst to us at the time, and near the beginning of our academic journey, a recession affected our parents' lives with varying degrees of impact. Because of this, the norm of my early childhood fun was spending my days in McDonald's play place, eating my little boot-shaped chicken nuggets, while my parents hid any hint of financial struggle from my life of childhood innocence. In the case of my parents, their unimaginable hard work and perseverance through hardship led to resilience coming out of a time in which the future could not be foretold. Now, we find ourselves in the same essence of scenario. We are looking at the present that will soon be the past. In recent years, we have seen a rise in the involvement of the digital world and the use of artificial intelligence in our lives. In fact, I personally know some people who really appreciate the use of AI to help them on schoolwork. Being the last class to take standardized tests on paper and being the first class to have AI introduced into our lives, we are set in a world where nobody knows how these changes will affect the future. Although these new developments will undoubtedly aid us in unpredictable ways, we do know that the ultimate way to move forward is through human grit. Comparing these two examples, one common factor can be seen, and that is hard work. In contrast to Einstein, JFK said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future." While we have yet to carry responsibilities of this magnitude, it doesn't mean we can't. We are ready to face issues like these, and as we do, we will form the future. It is now up to us to put forth this hard work and decide what this world will be like. Some of us may choose a career in business, others may choose to explore the stars, or perhaps others would like to devote their lives to serving and helping those in need. Regardless of what path we take, with all that we carry and with our consistent hard work, the future that cannot be foretold is ultimately the world that we choose to make. Thank you.
On behalf of the class of 2024, I ask that the audience respect the dignity and formal setting of the ceremony by refraining the use of noisemakers. We have just over 600 names being called, but I assure you that each and every one of the graduates deserves to have his or her name heard during this as they walk across the stage. Please support us this evening by respecting the accomplishments of our outstanding graduates and giving them the full attention, free of distractions and outside noisemakers. If you move closer to take a picture, please return to your seat after you've taken a picture so as not to obstruct the view. Graduates of the class of 2024 of Oak Ridge High School, please rise. Mr. Hubert, members of the Board of Education, and Dr. Knoll, as principal of Oak Ridge High School, it is my distinct honor, pride, and privilege to certify that these graduates of the class of 2024 have met the requirements of the Conroe Independent School District in the state of Texas and are hereby entitled to be graduates from the Conroe Independent School District and Oak Ridge High School with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels. Congratulations. Graduates on stage, please remain standing so you can move forward to start receiving your diplomas, and everybody will start getting their place as Ms. Costas will be calling out names.
Molly, just make sure you don't keep creeping that way. Okay. Stay close. Yeah, that's a good way. Hey, Molly, make sure they check their gowns are zipped up or whatever. Like, I hope the people in the stairwell catch that. Where's all the stage kids? No, that's okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. This is right. This is right. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. They don't need to go too far. Ready? We ready? Ricardo Perez. Aldo Villanueva. Jarek Angelo Patlan. Lindsay Danielle Miracle. Nema Muthoni Wangaine. Inioloa Alashobomi Okedara. Mixon Nicole Vessel. Sebastian Estic Duarte. Aiden Xavier Dobkins. Molly. We ready? Ready, Jude? Jude Anthony Shepard. Benjamin David Kane. Ty Kenneth Mallet. Landon Alexander Lee. Lara McKinley Olivo. Lena Mackenzie Olivo. Guadalupe Viviana Sanchez. Amy Esmeralda Gallardo. Shayna Denise Thomas.
You ready?
Jason Ogenewegba Abo. Bibik Achare. Dylan Wade Avery. Rohan Deveditya Bala. Joseph Kidwell Bartlett. Leslie Benitez. Augustin Jude Biles. Jackson Brooks Clark. William Patrick Clark. Michaela Dean Costello. Emma Kate Crisp. Madison Claire Custer. Morgan Rex Glennie. Zachary Ward Hamilton. Caitlin Christine Hickman. Kelly Kristen Husband. Brandon Ibarra. Andrea Victoria Jimenez Romero. Porter Allen Johnson. Nita Babu Kutarapalil. Noah Michael O'Brien. Deborah Isabel Ponce Martinez. Noah Kosh Richard. Joseph Adam Shaheen. Samantha Taylor Shannon. Abigail Miriam Thunderthill. Stefan Casimir Tehran. Philip Edward Villarreal. Avon Jack Ward. Dominic Anthony Zucchero. Brianna Jacinta Alvarado. Holly Winifred Ashford. Danielle Lane Austin. Caden Taylor Burt. Liliana Victoria Campos. Corinne Nicole Catlett. Jiashin Chin. Kelsey Taylor Coward. Alize Marie Cuevas. Larry Clinton DeBose IV. Sophia Bella Franco. Timothy Vince Durana Garin. Charlie Andrew Grimm. Jobin Dean Heiner. Jalen Bernard Jackson. Josephine Hendrika Barbara Maria Kramer. Cole Jace Moreland. Ezioma Chidera Nwodo. Lavina Sumisola Oguntamehin. Ellis Owusu Sarfo. Madison Lynn Payne. Abel Ian Ruedes. Joseph Anthony Solis III. Carson Murray Simpson. Elizabeth Grace St. Michael. Memphis Ray Strait. Jeremy Antoine Woods Jr. Sarah Jane Elizabeth Summers. Kamori Anaya Thomas. Daniel Alberto Vasquez. Matthew Gabriel Vera. Aria Alon Wesley. Mia Elena Yinostrosa. Terrence Taylor Abanqua. Morgan Elizabeth Adams. Aiden James Carson. Madeline Ann Clark. Ethan Joseph Ronald Claudel. Cameron Brooke Cody. Jacqueline Sophie Cuestas. Eduardo Isaí del Toro. Abigail Lynn Ellis. Jackson William Ernst. Devonte Marquise Evans. Keenan Randy Paul Evans. Alyssa Ann Fowler. Ariana Jolie Garcia. Austin Philip Gosling. Camille Adinaka Elo. Maya Simone Johnson. Caden Patrick Lamoureux. Layla Alexia La Rochelle. Camila Sofia Marrero. Katie Reese Montgomery. Carla Jasmine Madura. Nina Simone Mungo. Kylie Peyton Pennell. Megan Catherine Reardon. Eric Alex Rosales. Valeria Sainz. Brianna Solana Soriano. Ryan Wallace Solberg. Atlee Jane Stone. Taylor Grace Sutton. Jacob Neil Trotter. Carlos Alejandro Vela Nunez. Cecilia Lisette Vera. Jacob Thomas Welton. Avery Shea Savala. Marta Celina Abad Perez. Martha Mercedes Abad Perez. Faisal Mohammed Abaji. Zeus Elijah Acevedo. Yormari Chiquinquira Acevedo Rincon. Foster Allen Adamic. Dani Alexander Aguilar Hernandez. Oscar Gabriel Aguirre. Vivian Gail Alanis. Cynthia Nicole Alvarez. Cynthia Giselle Alejandro. Joseph William Alexander. Keegan J. Charles Alexander. Sophia May Alexander. Clayton Allen Alford. Hunter Scott Allison. Mohsen Abdullah Alsagraf. Vanessa Alvarez. Elijah Aubrey Ambrosia. Gabrielle Elizabeth Andrews. Gabriel Isaac Arana. Angelina Tatiana Arevalo. Nathan Garcia Arceo. Cameron Rashad Arnsworth. Braden Thomas Arendt. Carla Yvette Arredondo. Frankie Lee Arthur Jr. Angela Yaya Asino. Ezekiel Blake Avier. Bryn Paris Averill. Jafet Khalef Azucena. Monica Gabrielle Baggett. Nathan Alexander Bailey. Caden Samuel Baker. Michelle Jimena Belandrin. Tylen Miguel Ballot. Isaiah Joseph Banuelos. Jake Rowan Barber. Braden Elijah Barfield. Ian Joseph Barnes. Jacob Aiden Barrett. Guadalupe Butaya Reyes. Adriana Bautista. Devin Scott Beatty. Riley Elizabeth Beauregard. Ruby Victoria Bevan. Joseph Matthew Berenger. Manuel Enrique Benitez Sanchez. Micaiah J. Louise Bennett. Damian Bernal. Ava Brooke Bertelson. Amber Renee Bescoon. Hunter Leland Bishop. Brian Nicholas Blanco. Great Olaranjuan Bolaji. Kennedy Jayla Bonner. Olivia Mache Booth. Last name. Damari Jamar Boast. Mitchell Wayne Boyer. Isabella Cristina Bosso Villalobos. Hannah Yee Bremen. Pablo Antonio Brito II. Aslan Suzanne Brock. Cameron Edison Brooks. Hannah Raquel Brown. Jacob Rashad Brown. Tessa Ray Brown. Sawyer Christopher Bruder. Jared Tyler Bryan. Emma Riley Buchanan. Juan Antonio Borreo Morgado. Alex Renee Burnett. Ronald Dwayne Butler, Jr. Zane Alexander Caldwell. Alexandro Cabrera. Gabriel Camarillo. Dylan Alexander Campero. Leonela Victoria Campos. Jesus Tomás Cantú. Donovan Michael Cantwell, Jr. How are we? Carisma Capetillo. Xavier Capetillo. Avery Brianne Caples. Audrey Grace Capel. Eduardo Andres Cardenas Briceno. Madison Blair Carlisle. Amber Leanne Carlson. Destiny Grace Carpenter. Madison Jade Carr. Clarissa Castro. Evelyn Sophia Cazares. Keegan Lynn Chandler. Tyler Hayden Chappell. Abhishek Emmanuel Charles. Christian J. Charles. Donovan Lee Chavez. Angel Chavez Castro. Martín Enrique Chicaloarca. Tarugo Loveday Kalechi Chineke. Nathan James Cockrell. Ethan Daniel Colachopo. Danjalit Adalai Colina. Bryce Logan Collins. Joseph Michael Collada. Yvette Abigail Colunga. Breeze Mahogany Compton. Andrea Contreras Sanchez. Savannah Joanna Lynn Conway. Lenin Isaías Coronado Garcia. Marco Cosme. Dylan James Cox. Courtney Celine Kraft. Connor Allen Kramer. Jada Jeray Elaine Crowder. Catherine Montserrat Cruz Alvarez. Jacob Daniel Curry Miller. Fook Ya Dang. Jaylee Faith Davis. Janate Marissa Deshay Davis. Olia Trinice Davis. Michael Yosdani de Leon La Rosa. Dominic Carmelo de los Santos Lopez. Kathleen Edenia del Cid Moradel. Jacob William Delk. Heston Michael Dew. Tyler Cole Dixon. Alfred Enzo Jamnu. Genevieve Lynn Dorman. James Julian Doherty. Ty Chandler Douglas. Markel Mario Drakes. Marquise Marcus Drakes. Kyla Elizabeth Drody. Molly Duff. Caitlin Marie Delaney. Isabeau Galilee Dunn. Jose Maria Dunn. Eleanor Ann Dyring. Elizabeth Claire Dyring. Karen Catherine Eason. Madison Renee Edwards. Arinzechuku Nayalu Ijekam. Andres Alessandro Elias Bonilla. Lily Grace Ellis. Chama Treasure M.A. Julia Alejandra Enamorado Melgar. Nakai Javion English. Alexa Arui Espinosa. Jaredsi Jasenia Estrada. Amanda Monica May Eugene. Eric Evaristo. Mara Lee Falconer. Damarion Lamar Fernandez. Janie Sierra Marie Fernandez. Ocean Cheyenne Atenta Fields. Sheridan Lorraine Flanagan. Jakentry Deshawn Fleeks. Shyla Tierney Fletcher. Jacob Elijah Florence. Jonathan Ray Flores. Tyree Jermaine Fobb. Allie Carly Evelyn Ford Maynor. Jaden John Foray Juarez. Yadiel Alejandro Francisco Rosario. Kamori La Gloria Frazier. Jaden Dean Freeman. Ava Nicole French. Alexander Lee Fries. Anthony Bonilla Fritz. Alan Emmanuel Fuentes. Thomas Christopher Furlong. Jace Sidney Fussell. Madison Diane Gaines. Jeremiah Daniel Galloway. Joel Isaias Gomez. Camilla Fabiola Garcia. Dominic Nathan Garcia. Julian Samuel Garcia. Zian Francesca Garcia. Aiden Nicholas Garza. Patrick Martin Garza. Yasmin Alejandra Garza. Megan Lynn Goddard. Evan Ray George. Danielle Giron. McCarley Ann Geit. Joseph John Gleckler. Alyssa Elise Glindy. Mason James Glessner. Melissa Mercedes Godinez. Alyssa Nicole Goki. Angel Gonzalez. Angel Gonzalez. Emiliano Gonzalez. Meadow Rosabel Gonzalez. Yair Gonzalez. Trinity Jean Gordon. Colt Jacob Green. Zaylon Tremaine Green. Andrew Santos Greening. Jordan Michael Lavondre Greer. Jaden Natalie Griffin. Kendall Elizabeth Grubbs. Ashley Guevara. Jaslyn Erica Guevara. Trey Lynn Gerganis. Ashley Kate Atagwim Guzman. Ashton Jair Guzman. Diego Antonio Guzman. Santos Arnaldo Guzman. Dominic Lewis Hall. Brooklyn Shelby Harrell. Michael Kane Harris II. Eliana Kaylee Harris. Gianna Soleil Harris. Michael Minho Hart. Irvin Rashad Hawkins Jr. David Monroe Hawkins. James Warren Henderson IV. Antoine Dexter Wayne Henderson Jr. Caleb Michael Austin Henderson. Alana J.L. Henry Placid. Edgar Armando Hernandez Flores. Gianelis Hernandez Gonzalez. Mia Ansley Heron. Emily Tate Hestelo. Sarah Lynn Hickey. Kyle Ray Higginbotham. Ricardo Gael Hilario. Corey Christopher Hill Jr. Zoe Autumn Hill. Aiden John Hines. Dylan Stephen Hinojosa Males. Michaela Jo Heiss. Jimmy L. Hong Jr. Braden Wayne Hofstra. Anissa Gianna Holder. Casey Lawrence Holland. Jason Anthony Holland. Annalene Nicole Holloway. Sarah Renee Holmes. Kayla Cassandra Holt. Caden Allen Hooks. Violet Bell Hopkins. Noah Samuel Hosea. Faith Nicole Hauk. Ashley Karina Huerta. Jarrett Gregory Humphreys. Emma Renee Hutera. D'Angelo Andre Jackson. Lillian Grace Jackson. Janasia Janae Jefferson. Tavian Isaiah Jefferson. Christopher Rafael Jimenez. Eric Michael Johansson. Anthony Maurice Johnson, Jr. Abigail Faith Ellen Johnson. Christian Allen Johnson. Isaac Nathaniel Burns Johnson. Julian Dominic Johnson. Stephanie Taylor Johnson. Kayla Marie Jones. Taylor Nicole Jones. Raul Vidal Juarez, Jr. Tony Juarez. Fiona Ivy Juma. McClendon Daniel Kime. Aiden Sherrill Mabu Kinmunya. Addison Leanne Kerr. Joshua Ryan Kurzik. Alana Grace Kidwell. Clayton Evan Kilpatrick. Christian Lawrence King. Jaden Gerard King. Kendall Margaret Kirch. Taylor Ray Crater. Angel Reginaldo Lainez. Peyton Alexander Laird. Davion Levi Lamb. McKenna Ray Leet. Alexander Lafort. Kyra Angel Lindsay. Akila Tiara Lawrence. Jerry Charles Vincent Long, Jr. Jaden Helen Long. Johnny Sebastian Lopez. Mariana Lopez Garcia. Alejandro Lopez Fierros. Caitlin Nicole Lott. Trent Van Love. Josiah Amon Lloyd. Angie Marie Lucano. Crystal Marie Martinez. Emily Desiree Martinez. Jasmine Elizabeth Martinez. Joe Isaac Mata III. Bailey Ann Mateo. Nyla Janae Mathis. Ariel Ashlyn Maya. Aiden Kale McClellan. Aileen Roswin McClellan. Sean Allen McLean. Sean Michael McMahon. Nadia Marguerite Medina. Vanessa Medina. Bryce Stefan Medland. Angel Ronaldo Mejia Hush. Caitlin Reese Mesker. Andrew Ethan Meyer. Taylor Bree Miller. Quentin Xavier Mills. Elena Sage Mineri. Hudson Paul Mitchell. Seth Michael Mitchke. Sierra Nicole Mixon. Adrian Nathaniel Molina. Carnegia Deshay Moore. Grayson Avery Moore. Omar Alexis Morales Pacheco. Christopher Moreno. Aiden James Morgan. Destiny Leanne Morris. Valeria Mariana Mose. Gloria Murillo. Casey Mbula Mutua. Avery Ryan Myers. Cristal Valeria Navarro de Matos. Julian Daniel Navarro Laxon. Hayden Thomas Nahila. Cameron Knight Nakui. Cheyenne Rimpilio Nolieto. Vivian Amelia Obregon. Emma Jade Grace Ochoa. Crystal Faith Deepak Ogaro. Matthew Lee O'Grady. Christian Lane O'Gwyn. Colette Elizabeth Olds. Colton Tyler Olson. Austin Parrish Unkin. Jonathan Aron Ordóñez. Justa Fabiola Osorio Velázquez. Abigail Grace Ott. Madison Ann Page. Ryan Alexander Pardo. Caslin Michelle Parker. Madison Bell Parker. Eiley K. Parks. Dhruv Mahesh Patel. Traquan Rayshawn Patterson. Nathan Thomas Payette. Braden Allen Payne. Collis James Payne. Nathan Talon Penland. Helena Christine Perez. Vanessa Rebecca Perez. Jakai Alexander Perriott. Iria Lene Peterson. Luke Thomas Phillips. Jessica Ann Pickering. Taylor Michelle Elizabeth Pierre. Jordan Davis Pierce. Fernanda Anaí Pinto. David Allen Polanski. Corinne Marie Pope. Isis Jade Pospischel. Presley Jean Powers. Daniel Malachi Pratt. Kira Yvonne Prospero. Kimberly Nicole Quesada Cerato. Sivalas Raful. Fiti Fahasuavana Ramanamihritsa Suaharinusi. Enji Fitahiena Ramanamihritsa Suaharimnusi. Carissa K. Ramirez. Matthew Cruz Ramirez. Miguel Angel Ramirez. Sienna Maria Ramirez. Allison Nicole Ramsey. Joseph Vincent Raya V. Ariel Tajay Redmond. Christiana Sky Resendez. Gianna Ashelyn Reyna. Zoe Mackenzie Rice. Daniela Alessandra Rivera. David Rivera. Mackenzie Brianne Roberts. Antoinette Latrice Robinson. Emma Christine Rodriguez. Eric Rodriguez. Israel Rodriguez. Jonathan David Rodriguez. Lidia Guadalupe Rodriguez. Jenny Dariela Rodriguez Almendares. Alejandro Rodriguez Ramirez. Omarion O'Shea Rogers. Caleb Alexander Rojas. Omar Rojas Espindola. Atreyu Jemiah Rockamore Wilson. Daniel Nicholas Rouse. Elise Araceli Rubio. Jennifer Adriana Ruiz. Emily Ruiz Rutigliano. Sydney Paige Salinas. Leonardo Salinas Hernandez. Anna Elizabeth Sanchez. Juan Sanchez Ramirez. Joshua Enil Sanchez Vasquez. Naomi Stephanie Sanchez Lazo. Lauren Elizabeth Sanders. Dominic Ramon Santana. Francisco Antonio Santos Garcia. Hector Fernando Sauceda Gonzalez. Alexis Robin Ray Scalise. Antonio Andres Shire. Madison Grace Schroeder. Preston Alexander Schultz. Avery May Self. Mariah Priscilla Cynthia. Logan Kyle Shanahan. Joseph Lee Shepard. Callie Nicole Short. Kaya Ann Sibley. Micaiah David Simon. Jonathan Elisha Skinner. Gage Christopher Sloan. Monique Ariel Slupinski. Carmela Simone Smith. Christian Hunter Smith. Jonathan Duran Smith. Is it DeVos? DeVos Adam Abram Smith Hornbeak. Janiyah Amari Smithers. Cameron Diane Sparks. Jubilee Nicole Spencer. Carson James Spoon. Cayman Ayers Stevens. Donovan Renee Sterner. Logan William Sullivan. Jimfer Ethan Tacte. Devin James Tamayo. Jonathan Tavira Reyes. Brooklyn Ann Turman. Diana Patricia Ternero Arajo. Ava Kylie Thiel. Jonathan Daniel Tebow. Desiree Rachel Thomas. Isabella Marie Thomas. Tucker Weston Thomas. Abigail Grace Thompson. Tarai Michael Tiramboyi. Clarissa Nicole Torres. Bruno Ernesto Trejo. Tristan Trio. Adam Lewis Trosclair. Connor Isaiah Turner. Grayson Michael Tyre. Hunter Michael Vallis. Giovanni Vasquez. Maria Fernanda Beitia Perez. Natalia Marcelina Velasquez. Raúl Antonio Velasquez. Haley Diana Velasquez Bustamante. Maria Fernanda Vera Takchi. Anthony James Villarreal. Vaden Joseph Villatoro. Gabriel Villegas Jr. Jawan Sion Marshawn Vinson. Vance William Virgilio. Malaya Love Wagers. Camden Alexia Wallace. Symphony Chardonnay Walters. Blake Joseph Wasco. Kayla Jewel Watson. Kyla Ashley Welch. Kaylee Rochelle Wells. Quest Lorio Wisenhunt. Brandon Allen White. Christian James Whitehead. Jackson Christian Wiley. Brooke Andrea Williams. Jayla Ray Elaine Williams. Samuel Paul Williams. Joseph Wilson IV. Logan Ashton Wilson. Joshua Matthew Wirtz. Germany Sage Monet Woods. Ketchum Lane Woodson. Jackson Holt Wooldridge. Presley Mary L. Wright. Zykori Alexander Wright. Lucas McCain Wyatt. Daniel Michael Yancey. Maybelline Alexandra Salivar. Dario Zapata. Yulisa Veronica Sarate Kogox. Ava August Zagarelli. Thomas Gabriel Zapata.
That'd be good.
Make sure you got the choir kids coming, right? They got room?
We got one more quick speech. Let's give these graduates another round of applause. Our next speaker will be talking about what it means to be a War Eagle. Please give it up for our Student Council President, Sebastian Duarte.
Can I just say, y'all look so good today. Greetings, War Eagle class of 2024. We have a symbol that sets us apart from all the other schools in the district, our War Eagle. Coming from another country, I never thought something like a mascot could mean so much. At my first school in the US, I was a shark. And then I turned into a dolphin. But then I finally found my nest and became a War Eagle. I was shocked. How could a person change into different animals? But throughout my time at Oak Ridge, I learned to take my first step, to prepare to fly, and then to soar. In our sophomore year, for the first time in Oak Ridge history, the call of the War Eagle was created. Its inception began from a student suggestion from our class. The caw would go on to become something we waited to hear every time on the intercom. The first time we heard it, we thought it was crazy. But after a couple of times, it became a symbolic call that united us all. As we move forward and carry the spirit of the War Eagle with us, I believe it's important to keep in mind the importance of taking the first steps. Speaking of taking the first steps, I would like to share a personal experience in which I took a personal big step. In a point of urgency, one day my coach asked if at one of our pep rallies I would mind being a beloved mascot, Wally the War Eagle. Not knowing how it would smell, and without hesitation, I agreed. How could someone say no to being Wally the War Eagle? During that prep rally, I gained a new perspective. To be a War Eagle is not just a suit you put on and take off. It is how we learn. It is how we become the next generation of leaders. And it's the reason that today we fly on different places in this world. But let us not forget, graduates, there are many perspectives of being a War Eagle. The importance is the love that we keep in our hearts. In the end, that's what makes the definition of a War Eagle shine. Now, remember my words. Once a War Eagle, always a War Eagle. Now, everyone say it with me. Once a War Eagle, always a War Eagle. Latin hip-hop and American singer Pitbull once said, sometimes we lose where we're from. And if you don't know where you're from, and if you don't stand for something, you can fall for anything. As War Eagles, it's important that we soar at all times, because we will continue to carry the representation of this school for the rest of our lives. All of us will fly on different flight paths. Remember that impact that Oak Ridge had on your life. What I ask from you today, War Eagles, is that you help this school in any way possible. From giving back to this community to even thinking about working or sending your kids to the school in the future. As future alumnus and leaders, let's make a difference. And never forget the nest that helped us rise. As we exit this place, I ask that you remember that cry that our class legacy leaves. And that you cherish the friendships and memories that we experienced while being a War Eagle. To finalize, have a great future or not, War Eagles. The choice is yours. Thank you. Caw-caw!
A part of being a War Eagle is following our graduation tradition with the reading of Return to Erie. Return to Erie was written for the first Oak Ridge High School graduation by former Oak Ridge High School English teacher Linda Herring as a tribute and send-off to our graduates. Its reading has become part of our graduation tradition, part of being a War Eagle. Valedictorian Ricardo Perez and summa cum laude graduate Mixon Vessel, please come forward for the reading of Return to Erie.
The eagle prepares himself for departure.
He checks his wings, the wind conditions, looks ever so keenly around him to ensure a safe inaugural flight.
His untried wings won't fail. He has worked hard for the past 12 years for this moment.
With a burst of momentum, he catches the gust of wind.
It carries him through the clouds to new heights never before imagined.
With his keen vision, he can see his nest below, the Erie from which he so recently departed.
A nest never more to return, but one which will always be close to his heart because of the warmth, strength, love, and wisdom that it so freely gave to his strong soul.
As the eagle soars to new heights,
as each senior soars to attain new heights, warm thoughts of his first nest,
his first Erie,
his alma mater,
Oak Ridge Senior High,
fill his heart like the warm, billowing breeze that lifts him even higher.
He will always remember the lessons of flight taught him, and will pray that he can teach others what he has learned.
To soar,
to dream,
to create,
to love.
His empty nest remains sound,
ready to nurture its next offspring of dreamers and achievers.
Yet always remembering
the class of 2024.
Please stand for the Oak Ridge High School alma mater, led by Oak Ridge seniors Jake Barber and Shyla Fletcher. After the alma mater, please remain at your seats and celebrate the graduates as they recess out to the plaza. Please join our seniors in singing of our alma mater.
To the school we love dearly, we give our thanks to you, and we'll always remember the red, white, and blue. We'll cherish all these memories for years and years to come. We give honor to you, dear Oak Ridge Senior High. We pledge faithful hearts, our love shall not die. This is our song to you, and we shall